Do you ever feel like you're doing everything right with women, but it's still not working? You're nice. You're agreeable. You avoid conflict. You try to give them what you think they want. Yet, something feels off. There's a distance you can't quite close. You feel misunderstood, maybe even a little resentful. What if the very thing you believe makes you a good guy is actually the source of the problem? It's a paradox that lies deep within human nature, and understanding it changes everything. What do women really want? It's a question that has puzzled men forever. We're often told they want a man who is kind, sensitive, and agreeable. So, we try to be that person. We learn to say yes, to smooth over disagreements, and to put their needs first. We become accommodating. But this leads to a strange outcome. The more agreeable we become, the less respect we seem to get. It feels like a trap. The rules you thought you were playing by aren't the real rules at all. This is where we stumble upon a difficult truth, one that Jordan Peterson has spent years exploring. The mistake isn't being kind. The mistake is being harmless. There's a profound difference between the two. A kind person has the capacity for aggression and danger, but they choose to control it. They choose to be good. A harmless person, on the other hand, simply lacks the capacity for danger altogether. They aren't choosing to be good. They just don't have another option. And deep down, people can feel that difference. Think about it like this. A rabbit is harmless. It can't really hurt you. But you don't admire a rabbit for its moral character. It's not choosing to be peaceful. It's simply defenseless. A trained guard dog, however, is different. It has powerful jaws and the instinct to attack. But it has learned discipline. It has integrated its aggression into a loyal and protective nature. It is not harmless. It is good. This is the crucial distinction. Nature and human relationships are built on this principle. Strength that is integrated is respected. Weakness, even when it's disguised as niceness, is not. When a man is too agreeable, he's signaling that he's harmless. He's avoiding conflict not because he's a master of self-control, but because he's afraid of it. He's afraid of saying no. He's afraid of stating his own opinion if it might cause a disagreement. He's afraid of rejection. This fear makes him bend and contort himself into whatever shape he thinks a woman wants. But in doing so, he erases himself. He becomes a ghost in the relationship. And here is the uncomfortable truth. A woman does not want a partner she can simply push around. She doesn't want a servant. She wants an equal, someone who can stand on their own 2 feet, someone who has a backbone. She needs to know that if life gets difficult, if real challenges arise, her partner is not going to crumble. She needs to feel that he is a source of strength, not another person she needs to take care of. A man who cannot say no cannot be trusted when he says yes. Think about that for a moment. If you're incapable of disagreeing, then your agreement means nothing. It's just your default setting. It carries no weight. It doesn't come from a place of authentic choice. For your yes to have value, your no must be a real possibility. Your partner needs to know that you are with them because you choose to be, not because you're too afraid to leave or to voice dissent. This is where so many men get it wrong. They believe that being agreeable makes them safe and desirable. But what it actually communicates is a lack of personal conviction, a lack of a solid core. You become a reflection of the other person, but you have no light of your own. And while that might be comfortable for a short time, it's not sustainable. It doesn't build attraction or respect. In fact, it slowly erodes it. The relationship becomes a monologue instead of a dialogue. So how do you fix this? It's not by becoming a jerk. It's not by being aggressive for the sake of it. That's just the other side of the same coin. Being controlled by your impulses instead of your fear. The real solution is far more challenging and far more rewarding. It is to integrate your shadow. Your shadow is the part of you that you repress. The part that can get angry. The part that can be disagreeable. The part that is capable of saying, "No, that's not right." You must become aware of your own capacity for aggression. Not to act it out blindly, but to know it's there. To own it. It's like having a sword, but keeping it sheathed. You know you can defend yourself. You know you can fight for what you believe in. And because you know that, you can choose to be peaceful from a position of strength. This is true confidence. It isn't loud or arrogant. It's a quiet, solid presence. It's the feeling that you are a competent human being, capable of handling the chaos of life. When you develop this inner strength, your behavior naturally changes. You stop trying to please everyone. You start speaking your truth, but you do it with compassion and respect. You can listen to another person's perspective without immediately abandoning your own. You can handle conflict without panicking. You become a more reliable, more trustworthy partner. You become someone who can be leaned on because you have your own foundation. You are no longer harmless. You are good. This is what women are evolutionarily and psychologically drawn to. Not a bully and not a pushover, but a man who has his own internal sense of order. A man who can face the world's chaos and not be broken by it. A man who can protect, provide, and be present. He can do this because he is not afraid of himself. He has confronted his own darkness and made peace with it. He has integrated the monster within, and that allows him to be a truly gentle and loving man, not a weak one. It's a journey of self-discovery. It means looking at the parts of yourself you'd rather ignore. It means having difficult conversations, first with yourself and then with others. It means setting boundaries. It means being willing to be disliked sometimes in order to maintain your own integrity. It's the path from being a boy to being a man. A boy is harmless. A man is capable of great harm, but voluntarily chooses the good. So, the fatal mistake is believing that being agreeable is the same as being good. It's not. It's a strategy born of fear, and it ultimately leads to resentment and failure in relationships. The true path is to become formidable, to develop your strength, your voice, your convictions, and then, from that place of power, to choose kindness, to choose love, to choose cooperation. Your partner doesn't want to conquer you. She wants to be met by you. She wants to see who you are. Don't hide behind a mask of agreeableness. Have the courage to be yourself, a full, complete, and strong self. This isn't just about relationships with women. This is about your relationship with the world. When you are harmless, you invite tyranny, both from others and from within. You can't stand up for yourself, for your family, or for your values. When you integrate your strength, you become a force for good. You become someone who can make a real difference, someone who can be counted on. It's the most important work a man can do. As I started to understand this, it felt like a key turning in a lock I didn't even know was there. It wasn't about learning a new technique or a pickup line. It was about fundamentally changing how I saw myself. It was about realizing that my niceness was often just a mask for fear. And letting go of that fear didn't make me a bad person. It made me a more whole person. It allowed for genuine connection, built on respect instead of obligation. It's a quiet revolution, and it starts inside. This idea explains so much about the world. It's a deep truth about human nature. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. I'd love to hear what this brings up for you. Share your own experiences or thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching.